Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So I have to speak on this whole charade, this minstrel show that the Democrats are putting on. And you can say what you want. Say what you want. I don't care who you vote for. If you still find value in them, then do that. But I'm getting tired of the same play. Every time they want the black vote, they resort to all of this shucking and jiving, pandering, and really the degradation. They show you how they perceive you, how they perceive us as Black people, and what they think of our level of intelligence. They never talk about policy as if we aren't capable of understanding the implications of simply laying out the platform that you're running on. And I'm not going to get too ahead of myself, because we're going to really deep dive into Kamala Harris's rally that she just had in Atlanta featuring Meg Thee Stallion. But I just want to allow you guys to watch two videos. And I wonder if y'all are tired yet of all these people playing in our faces. The Republicans play in our face and the Democrats play in our face. It's just that the Republicans are more forward. You know, it's difficult to hide the disdain, right? And I prefer that, because that's what it really is anyway. So go ahead and show me the disdain that you have, because that's been the reality the whole time. And I'd rather you just do that, because I know who I'm dealing with. You're not trying to perpetrate as if we're friends, because we're not friends. Okay, we're not friends. I think the part that gets me is a lot of these Democratic candidates come to the Black community like we're friends. And I don't need to be your friend to agree or disagree with your policies. That is not a friend thing. This is business. This is not whether or not we can be, besties. I don't care nothing about that. So I want y'all, because I'm getting ahead of myself, and I want you guys to listen. I'm gonna let you listen to this video, and then I got another video to show you along the same lines, and then we really gonna talk about it.
So I am not playing around. So what you got, right, Marlon? So I know how to make a mean pot of greens. In fact, people used to ask me to make greens for them for Christmas. One year, I had so many that I had to wash that we ended up washing them in the bathtub. So I am not playing around. So what you got, right, Marlon?
Did you hear what she just said? She pandering so hard that she done lied, y'all. And you want to know how I know she lying? Because it ain't a Black woman worth the salt going bread that will ever wash no food in the bathroom or the bathtub. Do you understand me? I don't care if we got to drain that sink 5 times. We gonna wash them. We got to wash a bunch of greens. We wash them in the sink. We cleaning the sink out really, 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 really good. Okay? And we're gonna put the stopper in it. The stopper's got to be clean. And then we're going to wash greens like that. So this is how I know she's lying. Aside from the bold-faced lie that she just told, she talked about making a mean pot of greens. This is how they're relating. This is her idea. This is an Indian woman's idea of relating to Black women. I know y'all talking about, oh, was she Black? No, she's not. Because you know who taught her how to be a woman? Her mom. Her mom's not Black. Her mother is Indian. Okay? All right? That's who taught her womanhood. That is how she knows femininity. That is who taught her everything that she grew up knowing about what it takes to be a woman. And that was the emulation of a woman in her life, was her mom. And her mother was neither Black nor was she American at all. Okay? So this is an Indian woman's concept of how she's got to relate to Black women specifically. Because as we know, the Black male vote is just there for insurance, right? So they try to bully Black men into voting Democrat, no matter who the candidate is, no matter who the nominees are. And I find the pandering repulsive. I'm offended as a Black woman. I'm offended. I'm offended by this. I'm gonna show you something else because it's not a isolated incident.
I come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me.
And you all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024.
I don't feel no ways tired. I come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me.
And you all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024.
I don't.
Some it's just cringeworthy. It ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. Because that was Hillary Clinton's way of trying to relate to Black people. I don't feel no ways tired. You know that's what that's a Black Christian. That's not just a Black thing. That's a Black Christian thing. I don't feel no ways tired. I don't believe the Lord done brought me this far to leave me down. You understand? We say that. We grew up hearing our mothers say that, our fathers say that, our grandmothers. That's an old Black cultural thing, right? Because they don't do this when they talk to white people. They don't do this when they talk to white people at all. Where did Kamala get a quote unquote Southern twang? We're going to do it again in 2024. Like where? How? Why? What are you doing? See, it's offensive. And I don't know why people are not offended by this. Why is this okay with us? Because when these nominees and candidates for the presidency or for any political office that they're running for, and they're running on a national stage, when they talk to other groups of people, they do not pander to them first of all, they don't pander to those people in this way at all. They talk to them people as if those people are intelligent enough and respectable enough to get the point across, to talk about the deeper policies of what they're going to do once they get in office, to express Their plan as a politician, as a president or a potential president or a presidential candidate, to tell their constituents to say, listen, as they go on the campaign trail, as they go to different cities, have the rallies, have the debates, things of that nature, when they are talking to the public, when they are giving speeches and things of that nature, they are talking about what they are going to do, not only just for everybody, but also the things that they feel like the other groups of people are interested in. So they know if they talking to a group of mostly women to talk about reproductive rights. They know if they go and they talk to a lot of people who are of the LGBT community to talk about LGBT rights. Right? And they do so in a respectful way. It's not disrespectful. They don't disrespect and pander and play in people's face. You will never see them don some kind of pride wig and act like, you know what I'm saying, they trans, or they're not going to play in that group of people's face, because it will be immediately offensive and and immediately seen as a misstep and a faux pas. But when they talk to Black people, here they come with the shucking and jiving. Just like when they asked Hillary Clinton that time when she was trying to run against Trump, was she carrying in her purse? I'll carry hot sauce in my purse. Like, get out of here. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. Don't nobody want to hear that. And Black people think it's cute. Like, we'll laugh that off, but it's not funny. It's actually rather disrespectful, because what they're really saying behind the quote unquote, behind the shucking and jiving and the Sambo and the step and fetch show that they putting on, because when you think about even that analogy, Sambo, black facing, minstrel shows, those were a mockery of Black people. It was their concept of Black people and how Black people act and how we talk and what our culture is like and the things that we think about. And it was so off that it's offensive, right? So when I say that these are minstrel shows, that's exactly what I mean. It's a mockery. They come and they mock us. They mock our culture. They don't respect our intelligence because they are dependent upon us voting and approaching things like politics with emotion rather than with thought. So they don't give us nothing to chew on in terms of thinking about what was the speech, what did she say, what kind of policies did she say, what is the platform that she's running on, what's her main theme for her campaign, what's her main theme for that. We don't know. We don't even know. But they come every time they play in our faces. Remember the whole no voting, no vucking thing that they had with Saucy Santana and Trina? Remember that? Remember get your booty to the poll? They do it every time. Every single time. Every time. Every time. So it's not a one-off. It's not once or twice, we can look back. It's every time they speak to us, every time they show up in front of us, every time they do a rally and it's mostly Black people in attendance and it's aimed at the Black community. They don't come with the facts so that we can make informed decisions not based on our emotions and how anything made us feel, but what it made us think about in terms of what do we need as a community, what things are in our best interest. No matter who you sway for, no matter who you vote for, if you're voting for one or the other or you're not voting for nobody, that's irrelevant to this point. Why is it okay for any of them, Republican or Democrat, to come play in our face like that? Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your hostess, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.